as the force can take no more. Stuck in the groove, I'm feeling bored.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Throttle 3144. And yeah, this one's special. And this is the return ride from Karur back to back. And trust me, this road had everything. Everything. Okay, perfect tarmac, chill weather, roadside tea, a bit of chaos, and that sweet Interceptor 650 rumble echoing the hills. Also, fun fact, this video took forever to upload because not because of the ride, but because I decided to go full cinema editor mode. I spent the last week learning DaVinci Resolve from scratch. Like colors, wheels, LUTs, keyframes, you name it. I have spent a lot of time in this. So yeah, compared to my older videos, you might notice some tiny upgrades like smoother transitions, better grading, and maybe fewer shaky clips of me drinking tea. So I started off early morning from Karur, so sun barely was up, so the roads still cool and the Interceptor twin cylinders pouring like a happy cat. If you've ever ridden early morning in Tamil Nadu, you know that golden light, the smell of wet soil, and but that one milk van that overtakes you like it's in MotoGP. But man, the road was pure butter, wide, smooth, and surrounded by fields that looked like it came out of a painting. With the visor slightly open and cool breeze hitting my face, it was just me, the machine, and the highway hub. So those are the rides that remind you why you fell in love with biking in the first place. After about 80 kilometers, I stopped at this tiny roadside tea shop. You know, the kind, one bench, one kettle, and an uncle who's been making the best chai in the district since before Google Maps existed. He poured it from a meter above the glass with the precision of a barista and the coffee confidence of Rajnikant flicking his shades. That one cup, pure magic. Strong, sweet, slightly smoky, and exactly what I needed to keep going. It's crazy how something so small becomes a full blown memory on road trips. For 10 minutes, I just stood there watching trucks roll past, feeling like the Interceptors up in the background, and realizing, man, life's actually pretty good right now. Now, every smooth ride has that one moment of chaos. Mine came after just Namakkal, so I'm cruising at calm 90 and suddenly one auto decides he wants to test my braking system. And once I crossed Salem, the scenery just leveled up. Lush hills, clean air, that mix of sunlight and clouds, perfect for an interceptor ride. Every gear shifted echoed between those small hills, and honestly, the sound of that twin engine bouncing off the rocks, chef's kiss. You know that feeling when you're so in the zone and so you forgot to talk? Just pure connection between you and the road. At one point, light drizzles started, and I slowed down a bit, and the water droplets on the helmet just made everything look cinematic. A few hours in, hunger hit and stopped at a small dhaba called Highway Space Hub. I don't know if that's the real name or just my brain being hungry. Ordered paratha and chicken gravy. The guy served it in 2 minutes flat.
Bro, Bangalore ಎಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾ?
Eh, 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 eh.
And bro, that paratha was softer than my editing deadlines. And I met a few truck drivers there. of them even recognized the Interceptor model. It goes like nice sound, brother, two strange will enter. So I was like, yes, two lungs, one heart. So that's the thing about these rides. Not just about reaching somewhere, it's about people, the stops, and the random conversations that stick with you. By the time I crossed Krishnagiri, the weather turned cooler and traffic slowly started showing its face. And then, the moment I saw the metro line, I smiled because when you know that you've entered Bangalore, that feeling of returning to your city after hours of open roads is unmatched. The welcoming committee was ready, the auto rickshaws, red lights, and toy horn honking for absolutely no reason. But honestly, it still felt nice. That metro track felt like the finish line. And that's how the Karur to Bangalore ride wrapped up. From calm highways to caffeine-fueled chaos. If you enjoyed this ride, hit that like button, subscribe to Throttle 3144, and comment your favorite moment, the restop, the chaos, or the cinematic rig switch. Editing this video in DaVinci Resolve felt like fighting a final boss, but every frame, every shift, every curve on that road made it worth it. Until next time, ride safe, stay caffeinated, and keep throttling your story.
Thanks! Love you! Forever!